Hey there, Brian Deckard here from Deckard Company, and we are a small boutique marketing agency located just south of Tampa on the beautiful Gulf Coast in the city of Bradenton. Yes, welcome to our channel and our video here. And what exactly are we going to go over today? So we're going to go over the dirty truth, how dishonest SEO agencies use fear to scam you. Yeah, I hate to even have to cover this, but it's one of those things that I really honestly believe, and I'm not saying that, of course, all SEO agencies or even freelancers out there are dishonest, but there's a lot of them. And I want this video is strictly informational that I think you need to know about how to kind of vet some of these agencies out there. So why don't we get into it? So first things first. So I did a article on our website. So head on over to deckardandcompany.com, go to our blog and read all you can about that. Yeah. So I got, it's a great little read, won't take you long, but it will give you the ammunition that you're going to need when you get approached by one of these agencies. So yeah, I know. So why don't we get into it here? So what we're going to look here is we're going to look at the anatomy of a scare tactic SEO pitch. And basically what this is here's how dishonest SEO agencies often operate. Okay, so number one, that cold email audit report. Yeah, so what exactly is it? Okay, so totally unsolicited email that says your website is failing in SEO. Oh my God. Yep. The language is often extreme. You're not ranking, or your competitors are winning, or even act now before it's too late. Yeah, unbelievable. Number two, the fake urgency. Yeah. So these agencies play that emergency card very hard. They're going to say something like, you're in danger of being blacklisted, or the Google penalties are imminent, or even they may even claim that Google has updated its algorithm and your site will tank unless you act now. And I'm here to tell you that SEO just simply doesn't work that way. There's no switch that gets flipped overnight. But hey, fear sells, and that's what they're going for. Okay, and number three here, over-promised results. So once fear is in play, they think they got you. So here comes the bait. Sign up now, and we'll fix everything. Oh, yeah. We'll get you ranked on number one in Google in just 30 days. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, that's a lie. Yeah, so there is no agency out there that can possibly guarantee you those rankings, right? There's just no way. Not even us, and we know what the hell we're doing. So if you hear any of these, yeah, red flags, right? Red flags. Okay, so let's go into what they don't tell you is that SEO is a long game. It takes time to do it. If you're doing it correctly, you're not going to be penalized, but it's going to take time. So these dishonest SEO agencies rely on you not understanding how SEO actually works. So here's the truth. Number one here, SEO is about consistency, not those quick fixes that they're going to tell you that they're going to be able to do. It's just not going to happen. Google's algorithm values quality and So values quality and trust over tricks. Yeah. So uh, create those consistent blog articles about your products, services, what it is you do, to become that authoritative person, that expert in your field. Yeah. So that's what Google's looking for. And then ethical SEO takes time, testing, and transparency. Yes, it takes time, testing, and transparency. Yeah. Okay, so here at Deckard Company, we spend a lot of our time trying to educate our clients, about SEO, what it is, what it entails, what's going to happen, what has to happen, that kind of stuff. We provide real data, and we don't do any manipulated screenshots. Yeah, no, no. And we never use fear to win business. We use facts. So we actually have, our platform, our SEO platform that we're using. We actually allow our clients to log in at any time, so that they can view their statistics, their analytical data. They can view everything and see just really in real time how well their website is performing and where it's ranked according to the keywords and key phrases that we're optimizing for. Yeah, it's all about transparency. Okay, so why these tactics hurt real businesses? Yeah, we've seen it. So scared tactics don't just confuse clients, they damage trust across the board, right? So we've had business owners come up to us, and not only business owners, but organizations as well, because they prey on organizations just like they do small businesses. And they've come to us in full panic mode, after reading one of these freaking phony reports. And they're like, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah. So hence the reason I'm doing this video. So let's go over here. So here's some of the things that we've seen. This is a very short list. This list could go on for pages. So number one here, clients fired their web team prematurely based on this bogus information that they got from this dishonest SEO person or agency. Number two here, companies have spent thousands of dollars fixing things that, well, weren't even broken. Yeah, to begin with. Yeah, unbelievable. We've seen it. Small businesses, small business owners and organizations, don't forget, they sign with these predatory agencies out of fear, only to get ghosted. Yeah, because what's happened is they've gotten all this money up front because they're going to help you, right? And then when they don't help you, because SEO is difficult, yeah, they no longer want your phone calls. They don't want your emails because they want you to go bye-bye. It's terrible. It's terrible. So by the time they find us here at Deckard Company, they're coming from one of these people that's done this. So they're starting with distrust. We're starting with distrust, not because of what we did. It's because these dishonest SEO agencies or freelancers or whatever, they've pretty much poisoned the well. Yeah. So we're constantly trying to, gain that trust. And then once we gain that trust, we let them know, not every agency out there is dishonest, but unfortunately there's enough of them that are, that, us honest agencies, we got to build that trust back up. And that's another one of my goals is I want you to be as comfortable as possible with me, and I'm sure other agency owners are the same way. Okay, so let's talk about how to spot a dishonest SEO agency, right? So we're going to make this easy. So if you see any of the following, run away. Yeah, you don't want to deal with them. Number one, yep, there's that unsolicited audit. Yep, filled with red alerts or panic-induced language. Oh my God, the sky is falling, right? Yeah. So number one red flag right there. Number two, guarantees that number one ranking on Google. Yeah, get the hell away because they're full of poop. One size fits all fixes without even knowing your business goals or anything about your business. Yeah. Pushy sales tactics, with those fake deadlines. Yep, this is another one. No transparency on who's actually doing the work or how. Yeah, so they're basically outsourcing. So, what you deserve instead. Yeah, so real SEO, real results. Here at Deckard Company, we don't do scare tactics, we do strategy. And there, like I said, there are so many wonderful agencies out there, and even freelancers that follow these same principles, right? So here's what we believe in. So right here, clear and honest communication. Be honest up at front, transparency through the whole process because it's a process. Custom SEO strategies tailored to your business or your organization. Yeah. So not every business is the same or should be treated the same. So that one size fits all, yeah, you have to cater your strategy to your specific business, organization, niche, whatever. Yeah, niche, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, very important. Reports you can actually understand. Yes, like I mentioned earlier, we use a platform that our clients can log in at any time with clear information right in front of them so that they can see just how their website's performing, where they are showing up in the rankings, according to those keywords and key phrases that we're optimizing their website for. Ethical practices that Google rewards. Yeah. So here at Deckard Company, we are all about those ethical practices. So if Google wants it, we're doing it. If Google doesn't want it, I can guarantee you we're not doing it. So white hat SEO is what it's all about. Anything that does any gray or black, stay away from them because you possibly will get penalized, and then God help you because it's very difficult to come out of that being penalized by Google. Yeah, it's pretty hard. And then we're looking for a long-term business relationship or partnership, not just a quick cash grab. I am not out to take your money, knowing, that we're going into a long-term relationship. That's what I'm looking for. So long-term partnership. That any SEO agency that you go into or a freelancer, you should be going in with a mindset that you're partnering with this agency. So you want that good rapport to go forward, that good business relationship. So yeah. So when you work with a professional SEO agency that knows its stuff and respects your intelligence, everything changes. So instead of anxiety, you're going to feel informed. Instead of rushing, you're going to move forward with confidence, which is what it's all about. So stay informed. So why don't we go over some real quick FAQs here, about dishonest agencies and what you should know. Okay, so let's go with number one here. So are scare tactic SEO reports ever accurate? So the answer is rarely, because they're, and I'll explain here in a second. So they're often exaggerated or built from automated tools that don't give context, right? So real SEO audits are going to involve a human analysis, not just red bars. So when I say rarely are they accurate, because what these people will do is they will, whatever SEO audit tool that they're using, they're going to plug in a key phrase, if it's looking for local SEO. And they're going to put in a key phrase knowing that it's not going to show up very well, not knowing that the report it's going to generate is not going to be a very good report. And that's the report they're going to send to you. And then the business owner is like, oh my gosh. Yeah. So yeah, rarely are they accurate. Okay, why do agencies use fear to sell? Well, basically because it works, right? At least for the short term. So they prey on the confusion, the urgency, hoping you won't know better until they've gotten paid. Right? Yeah, so frustrating. How can I tell if an SEO agency is trustworthy? Well, before I even read it here, look at their reviews. Look at all their reviews because that's gonna give you a pretty good sign if they're trustworthy or not. But look for transparency, accountability, and the willingness to educate you. Yes, it's all about education. If they guarantee rankings or push you hard with fear, well, they're not legit. They are not legit. Okay, can I trust free SEO tools online? Well, yes and no. Yes, as in some are very useful and they're a great starting point, but they often lack that nuance and context. So always get a second opinion from an expert or a professional in SEO. Um, I always recommend do your own. If you get one of these unsolicited emails with a report saying I can help you, go to look it up, free SEO audit tool, and it'll pop. There are many of them, and I'm not going to give you any, but I'm going to show you a quick report that I did for one of my clients so that you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, these free tools are a great starting point. So they'll give you a pretty good idea of where you're at. And then what makes Deckard Company different? So basically, we lead with education, because like I said, I love to educate my clients. So no intimidation. We provide honest audits, clear reporting with strategic SEO that grows with your business or your organization. No overnight hype stuff. Yeah, it's straight up legit. This is what we do. And, and it just works. It's worked for many years and love it. I just love it. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now really quickly before we sign off here is I'm going to show you a report that I did that because there was a dishonest SEO audit sent to my client, Blue Collar Roofing. And what they did, like I said, is they put in a key phrase that was lower on our target list, right? So knowing that it wasn't going to populate well. Yeah. So I don't want to show you that report because it's got their company on it, which I don't want to call anybody out because I would never do that. But they are definitely a dishonest bunch over there at this lovely place. So real quickly here, let's take a look at this. And this was done by a free audit tool that you run yourself. And what I want you to look at is the report that was sent to Blue Collar was terrible. Oh my God, the sky is falling. Your title tags are too big. You're this and that, and you have no H1 tag, and it's like, what are they talking about? So let's take a look at it right here. Okay, so this is the report I ran. It's free and the on-page SEO. Look at that. It's an A+. The SEO report, the on-site that they gave was terrible. It's like a D or some crazy number. It was absolutely ridiculous. But look at this, A+. So you can see the dishonesty that was sent in hopes that they were going to spend, and this company was wanting to charge them $8,000 a month to fix this stuff. But you can see here, I've got the proper title tags in there, the meta description tag, it's all in there. It all looks great. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. And look at that. Oh, we do have an H1 tag. What? Yeah, just, so unbelievably dishonest. It's not even funny. So With all that said, this video is simply a way to educate you, the business owner, and you're running an organization. I want you to understand SEO is a long-term deal. You've got to be in for the long haul. There's no quick fixes. Don't let anybody tell you there is. This is educational. I want you to know. So there you have it. So once again, my name is Brian Deckard. I'm the owner designer here at Deckard Company. And if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to our channel. We're a small boutique marketing agency, a small business trying to grow our channel. Doesn't cost you anything, and it really does help us out. So subscribe. And then if you like the video content that we're putting up here, make sure you give it that thumbs up, because we have to conquer that algorithm together. Yes. All right. Well, thanks for watching today. And as always, do take care of yourselves and do behave. Thank you. Bye-bye now.